what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be.
Well, hello people, glorious people. I just thought I would make a quick video. Last few days, about the past 4 days, have been pretty hectic. I haven't put the video up yet, but we took a load down here to Porte. It's about a 650 odd some mile, give or take, mile run. Probably closer to 670 after it's said and done, and that was just a paid mile, so it's probably closer to 670, 680. But this is my second load down here in the last 4 days, and I did a backhaul. It was a quote-unquote oil field load. It was solar panels that I took this last time. But it did go to the oil field. It went to an oil rig where they're building a huge solar farm around that rig. Now, I don't know if it's to support that rig specifically, or they may be building something else there, you know, like a transfer station or something. I don't know. But a lot of solar panels going over there. Just on my delivery alone, there were probably 10 trucks. And I think all of them had solar panels. We were lined up one right after the other. Luckily, I was one of the first appointments, and they got me unloaded. So then they gave me another load down here to Porte, and it was raining when I got here yesterday. I got here about 12:30 in the afternoon, and got unloaded by 2:30, and I got totally soaked because we had some bad thunderstorms rolled through. I think the whole state, basically the West Texas up through the Panhandle and down here, you know, in the Houston area, got totally drenched. And, you know, I heard that Houston got over 10 inches of rain. I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen any reports. That's just what I heard. And yeah, it came a flood, and I got totally drenched. Usually those guys will come out and open your doors, but they called me on the phone and said, "Can you open your doors?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I see how it is. All right." So I got out and opened my doors, and now I know why those guys were probably already wet, you know. So I had to change clothes afterwards, and I had a rain jacket on. You know, my shirt stayed pretty dry, but my pants got soaked. You know, I had receipts in my pants that I hadn't taken out yet, and they got soaked too in my pants. I had to take them out and dry them off, you know, set them down. But I got that taken care of. And I have another load to pick up down here in Porte, going back to West Texas. I don't know what it is. I've never been to this company before, you know, but there's a lot of companies down here being at the port, so there's no telling. And but anyways, the rain finally let up sometime in the night or this morning, because when I woke up it wasn't raining anymore, but it still is cloudy. We still may get some more rain. I know that rain system that hammered us all freaking day yesterday and all night, that system has moved more towards the Fort Worth, Dallas area up into Arkansas. It's coming into Arkansas right now from what I looked at the radar, in Missouri. And just be ready, guys, because that has a lot of rain in it, drenching rain. So just be ready to get wet. And hopefully it'll be gone and passed. Now I know it's raining over there by Austin, so you know I am going to have to go towards that area to get up there to Midland, but I think I'll just take 20. I'll stay on 20 till Junction. That's usually what I do anyway, because I don't like going through Austin if I can avoid it, or even beside Austin. Too much traffic, too many stoplights. So I'll probably shoot over to go through Houston, shoot over to San Antonio. Hopefully I'll be able to time it through San Antonio to where it'll only take about 45 minutes to get through. Now about 6 days ago I went through San Antonio. It took me 2 hours to get through San Antonio, just because of the timing and construction and traffic. But we'll see if we can't time it any better this time. I don't know if we can or not, but we might be able to, because we're going to be going through there. My appointment's not till 3:30, so we may get stuck in Houston for a bit, but we shouldn't have any problems anyways too much going through San Antonio. And I do need to get on the other side of San Antonio before I shut down, because the load is due the next day. When does it due? I have it right here. Yeah, it's not due till the next day, so we will try to get on the other side of San Antonio somewhere and shut down. Now I just may say screw it and might stay at the TA there in San Antonio so I can get a shower and everything, but it makes it for a longer day, you know, when I have to do that for the next day. So I might just try to get as far as I can before I shut down. Now, that could be Junction. I've shut down in Junction, you know, and even those rest areas. And I've even got up there into West Texas and shut down at like Sterling City and different places. Sometimes you have to shut down on the side of the road, but you know, in the oil field they make some patches on the side of the roads when you turn off one road to another, you know, for trucks to do that. So I mean, that makes it a little more convenient. So if you have to, you know, just keep driving until you make your turn, or you might find a patch off the side of the highway with a spot for a couple of trucks, you know, just pull over. As long as you're not on the road, you know, you can do that in Texas. You know, you can't do that everywhere. Some states will give you tickets for parking off the road, even though you're not on the road. You know, they'll give you a ticket for it. But right now we're just waiting, debating. I need to get some more fuel. You know, it's a 500-mile run, and I got a little over a quarter of a tank. I do have 250-gallon tanks, but that's still not going to get me too far. Well, my gauge shows over a little over a quarter, but I think it's less than that. Usually on these big tanks, you know, the less you get, the less you have, or the less the gauge shows, the less you have in your tank. So it says a little over a quarter. In actuality, it's probably, you know, it's probably about 60 gallons that I have in there. So I'm debating whether to go up there to Baytown to the TA and fill up first. I think that's what I might do. I need to look at my trailer and see if I need a washout. Last time I did get one. I'll just look at the trailer, you know. If it has any debris in it, I'll go ahead. They have a blue beacon up there by that TA in Baytown, but if you don't time it right, man, that's a long wait. It's only 2 bays, and there's a lot of trucks that go in that blue beacon. So we'll go over there and see, and that's what we'll probably do. Just head up there, log in here in a little bit, and get some fuel up there in Baytown, and head on down here for my 3:30 appointment. What is it, like 20 miles each way? And from there we'll be good to go. We can just shoot down 225 up 610 and around, you know, and get on 10, head towards San Antonio. Now that sounds easy. It sounds easy, but it's a different experience every time you go through Houston, depending on what time it is. So just that jaunt alone, you know, 30 air miles might take me 2 hours to do it, but at least I'll have the fuel and be ready to go. You know, I debated about just staying here at this truck stop. I'm at this Shell station over here off of 225, if any of you guys know it. 225 and 146. So this is where I usually park when I deliver in this area, or close to this area. You know, there's other truck stops around here, and I do park at those too. But this one, I mean, it was coming down so hard yesterday that I just went to the first one, and this was the first truck stop. So I know they have a deli in here too that's pretty good, Mexican deli. Make good burritos and stuff, tacos, and pretty good brisket too. But anyways, that's the plan. Shoot up there at Baytown, get some fuel, come back down here and get loaded. That way we can just truck it on out of here after we get our load, and try to get as far as we can, as fast as we can, you know, within the legal limit. And we'll shut it down somewhere off of 10 or in West Texas, and we'll give you guys an update. This dog's staring at me. He's cute. I'll show you. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. KLLM driver. Got her little dog over there. That woman's a pretty damn good driver now, because this is a tight area to back into over here. And yeah, it's a tight area. She got in there all right. But let's see if I can't fix that a little bit. Anyways, I fixed my mount, so I didn't have to buy another one. But I really don't like this mount because it doesn't stay secure. I mean, that's the bad thing about it. They don't make these mounts for the Peterbilt dash. Come on. That's what's frustrating. And I don't want a bunch of stuff on my damn windshield. You know, you're supposed to keep an eye on the road, not on your devices, right? Yeah, hopefully we'll get through this day without getting wet again, but I highly doubt it. Looking at the clouds. Now hopefully that rain will stay towards the north of us, because I think we got enough rain in this area already. You know, to last for a few days. And yeah, guys, if you're around those storms coming into DFW, Oklahoma, I think it's already went through Oklahoma City, but it's coming into Arkansas, Missouri. So be on the lookout, because they have produced tornadoes. I know Tulia got about 3 tornadoes, and yeah, there's been quite a few that have been produced. High winds and hail and a lot of rain. So keep an eye out. Watch out for yourself, drivers. And if you're not driving, watch out for your home. Watch out for your family. Just keep an eye out on the storms. And you guys be safe out there. Bye. What's going on, people? Just an update. I got a call from my planner, and apparently this shipper down here that I'm picking up from are having issues today, and they want to push the load back for tomorrow. Now, today is the 8th, so tomorrow will be the 9th. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow will be the 9th, Thursday. So that kind of sucks, you know, but and then the other place that we use for backup, they're down today too, that we get a lot of back hauls from. So option number 2 is off the table. Get a load today. So plan still remains the same. I'm still going to go up to the TA there in Baytown, and I'll just stay the night over there. That way I can take a shower over there for free, which is always nice. Get some fuel, take a shower, and stay there until I hear an update on what this shipper's going to do for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get a load in the morning, but you know, that's just wishful thinking. But I was going to sit around here for a little while and try to time it right for the load today, but now that I don't have to, I think I'll just go into the store and give me something to drink and take care of some business and go ahead and head up there to the TA. And I wish this freaking rain would stop, because I'd like to get my truck washed. You know, I've been running through rain for the past week and a half. But I've noticed the increase of love bugs down here in Houston, in the Houston area too. So I don't know when Houston started getting love bugs, but I don't remember them. But I had about 5 or 6 of them. Now, if you run through Florida, you know, you'll have probably 1,000 of them on your truck and windshield. Here in Houston, I had about 5 or 6 coming into Houston. And you want to get those washed off. If you haven't checked out that video, Peterbilt Gets a Wash Job, that I put up, check that out. I was going through Louisiana and I got bombarded with love bugs, and I had to get my tractor washed. Those things will, you know, me and that other driver were talking in that video that those bugs will ruin your paint job if you leave them on. And they might do that to the chrome too, I don't know. So we will see what this weather does now. If it looks like it's going to rain, or if I'm going to run through some rain, I'm not going to get it washed. I'm going to waste my money. But I'll look at the truck, I'll look at my chrome and see how many love bugs, dead love bug juice, are on there. The ones on my windshield I got off with the rain. But we'll look at the dead love bug carcasses, see if we need a wash job anyway. Just a short update on what's going on down here in the flood region of Texas. Houston, LaPorte area. And we'll check back with you guys. Thank you.